Lung Cancer Awareness proudly brought to you by Parkview Health.
For lung cancer awareness, I had a conversation with Dr. Alan Yahanda. He's a surgical oncologist and an expert when it comes to lung cancer. Now, the leading cause of cancer death is lung, and while smoking makes up the vast majority of those diagnoses, there are other causes, and people living in Fort Wayne should know about them.
Smoking is the most common cause of lung cancer, and it accounts for maybe 85 to 90% of all the lung cancers. So that other 10% are made up by a bunch of other different things, but probably the next greatest cause of lung cancer is radon. And for those who don't know what radon is, it is an odorless, colorless gas. It is a radioactive gas, and it accumulates usually in the lowest part of the house because it's a heavy gas, and it is known to cause lung cancers. Radon is a normal breakdown product of uranium or other radioactive compounds that are naturally in the ground and will come up into a house through any break in the foundations or break in the slab. So if you have cracks in your foundation or a sump pump, that's also a very common place for radon to come up into the house. And as I said, it accumulates down there because it's a heavy gas. So get your house tested, and if it's high in radon, they should have the house abated, which is a ventilation system that will suck out all the radon gas and that radon contaminated air and then vent it out the house. And in fact, it's not actually the gas itself that may cause the problem, because the gas is inhaled, exhaled, and it really doesn't stick itself to the lung tissues, but it does get bound to dust particles, other particles that you may inhale, and those then get trapped in the lung. So over time, more and more of that gets trapped in the lung, and the radiation, direct radiation exposure of the lung causes the cancer to form.